So it's 2017, and Korean movies are off to a strong start. And one of the movies I was really excited to see is called Confidential Assignment, or Gongjo in Korean. And boy, did it not disappoint. If you guys like that buddy-buddy film in the lines of Lethal Weapon or Rush Hour, you'll definitely get a kick out of this movie. Confidential Assignment revolves around two detectives, one from North Korea and one from South Korea. The first one is the North Korean detective, played by Hyun. Hyun really plays that no-nonsense, straight-laced, strict, I'm only here for one mission type of agent. He's there for one mission and one mission only, to capture or more likely kill this North Korean crime lord slash defector. Now contrast the strikingly good-looking, straight-laced agent from North Korea with his South Korean counterpart. Detective Kang, played by veteran Yoo Hae-jin, is actually one of those average ordinary cops. He's pretty much middle-aged, he has a wife, he has a kid, and a sister-in-law that nags him, and is pretty much a freeloader, and he had to pay for her college. And when these two team up, you definitely see like the oddities, like how this is going to even work. One is really serious about his work, the North Korean agent, and the South Korean agent, yeah, he's serious too, but he has this really lackadaisical approach to it. He always just complains and goes, oh man, I only make $30,000 a year as a cop, and you know, I don't think it's going to work. But somehow in this movie, they actually do make it work, and like I said earlier, this really has that Rush Hour feel, where it's just like two cops coming from different backgrounds, different cultures, different upbringings, and it is somehow have the singular goal to catch the bad guy. Two other actors I have to give notice to is first the bad guy, Cha Ki-sung, played by Kim Joo-hyuk. This guy does a really good job with the villain. You don't want to really mess with this guy. This guy is like loaded, dangerous, and hey, there's a reason why this guy was a special forces agent back in North Korea. And the other actress I like to mention is the freeloading, nagging sister-in-law, played by Yuna, who's part of the K-pop group Girls' Generation. This movie was pretty big here in Korea, and only its third week it sold over 5 million tickets. It's really impressive for a movie. In fact, between this movie, Confidential Assignment, and another movie called The King, these two movies were the big blockbusters in early 2017. Now, the buddy-buddy cop genre relies on one major element, and that's the chemistry between the two leads. And the chemistry is definitely there. They picked two great actors to pull this off, and you just would laugh. Like, you would just honestly call this like the Asian Rush Hour. Although Rush Hour had Jackie Chan as the Asian, but you know what I mean. It's still definitely that Lethal Weapon Rush Hour feel. And if you don't have good chemistry, no matter how good the action scenes are, no matter how good the environment or the story or the plot line or the flow, the movie will just fall flat. So they really nailed it on the actors and the chemistry, and I just love the movie for it. The action scenes must be said, like there's some crazy action scenes like the car chases, scenes where like they're shooting at each other and you're like looking at Hyun like, whoa, can you really suspend your body and like shoot like John Woo style? If you're Hyun, I guess you can. And how those two fought, like, you know, like Hyun is like the trained North Korean agent, like he's just like cold-blooded, man. This guy just knows how to fight. But like Yoo Hae-jin's character, like the South Korean detective, is like doing more slapstick, kind of like Jackie Chan-ish fighting. I just really like the contrast between the two fighting styles. This movie also promoted this bond and friendship that will last between the two agents, no matter what country they're from. Now, let's talk about the good and the bad. Now the good. As you guys can tell from my voice, I'm really digging this movie, and I can say that this movie is one of my favorites and could make my top Korean films of 2017. The year is still young, I don't know, but right now I really enjoyed this movie. The chemistry, as I mentioned earlier, they nailed it down. The action scenes are awesome. The storyline was really good, and I just really liked just the acting of even the side characters, such as the sister-in-law or the chief police or the daughter. I also like the comedy sketches in between them. I was laughing aloud on a lot of cases. It was just really funny. Like, you just see the slapstick and comedy gags, and I really do feel that this movie definitely carries the torch of the buddy-buddy cop film. Also, this movie is pretty meaty. It weighs in at about 2 hours, and it was really not much fluff in this movie at all. It just felt like time went by fast. And you know that's a good sign when you look at your watch and go, whoa, it's already 2 hours past? Now the bad, honestly, I didn't really have any major gripes to this film. Some people might call this movie too cliche, even for a buddy cop movie, but I won't, because I feel that there was enough twists and turns and a unique angle on this buddy-buddy cop genre that I actually liked it. Like, I didn't find anything to really nitpick about this movie. So watch this movie if you like crime thrillers, you like comedy movies, or you just want to have a good time. This movie's definitely recommended, and you should watch this movie when it comes to your country, because it probably will, because this movie's been released to several countries already, including the US, Canada, Australia, Hong Kong, and more. So what did you guys think about our review? Have you guys seen Confidential Assignment, or do you guys want to see it? Please leave your comments in the comments below. We'd love to know your thoughts on this movie, and of course this video. And if you guys want more Asian movie suggestions, please download our free ebook, The 108 Asian Movies to Watch, below. Sign up for a free email list and just grab that ebook. And with that being said, I'm off to watch another Asian movie. Yeah. So we'll see you in the next video. Take it easy, guys.